Hello students, today in this video I am going to explain preposition. Preposition is considered to be very difficult topic in English grammar because its area is unlimited. It has many prepositional phrases, participle phrases and verbal prepositions. That is why its area seems to be unlimited. Today in this video I am going to explain position of preposition. As you are already acquainted with the definition of preposition. The very word preposition is made of two words, pre plus position. Pre means before and position means place. It means the word which is used before noun or pronoun to tell the relation of other words of the sentence is called preposition. For example, I am with you. Here the relation between I and you has been explained with the help of preposition, that is with. So with shows the relationship between I and you. That is why the very word with works as preposition. Today we have to study position of preposition. Let us see without wasting time in detail. Prepositions are mostly used before their objects, as the book is on the table. Here table is working as object of preposition. As you know that the receiver of action of subject is known to be object, but this is not in all the cases. Object may be of preposition, object may be of transitive verb. In the first example, the book is on the table. Here table is object of preposition. In the second example, he is in his office. Here office is working as object of preposition in. And in the third example, he is fond of tea. So P is object of preposition of. P is object of preposition of. In this way, we see that prepositions are mostly used before their objects. One very important note is there. A preposition may have two or more than two objects. Here in the first rule I have mentioned only one object in each line, but now we shall have more than two objects also in one sentence. For example, the cattle graze in valleys and pastures. Here valleys and pastures are object of preposition in. Preposition in has been shown, and just after preposition in, valleys and pastures have been used. These two words work as object of preposition. Let us see one more example. She is very fond of grapes, apples and oranges. Here in this example we find three objects of preposition of. Preposition of has three objects: apples, grapes and oranges. In this way we see that prepositions are mostly used before their objects. Let us see the second rule. When relative pronoun that is object of a sentence, then preposition comes at the end of a sentence. Relative pronoun that works as relative pronoun, and this also works as object. Let us see. It seems to be very difficult to understand, but I think this is very easy. As I have explained, the receiver of action is known to be object. Let us see the example. This is the book that you asked for. Here, the very word that works as relative pronoun. This relative pronoun has been used. This indicates the transitive verb asked for. After asked for, it has been used as relative pronoun. This is the book that you asked for. As object is used just after transitive verb. If you study, you asked for what? You asked for that. So that comes as relative pronoun and object. In the second example, that is the car that you travelled by. That is the car that you travelled by. Here car, just after car, that has been used as relative pronoun which works as object, and this refers transitive verb travel. In the first example, transitive verb asked for has been used and the preposition has been used in the end of the sentence. In the same way, in the second example, preposition has been used in the end of the sentence. It is because the relative pronoun works as object. So relative pronoun comes as object, then we can use preposition in the end of the sentence. Let us see the third example. I know the man that you are talking to. I know the man. Here relative pronoun that has been used, and the very transitive verb working as transitive verb talking. Just after talking, it refers to that. Talking of that means talking to that. So it works as object and preposition has been used in the end of a sentence. Let us take one example. I am going to explain. I eat a mango. Mango is receiver of action of subject. In the same way, in the example, asked for, travelled by, talking to refers to the relative pronoun that which is working as object. Let us see the third rule. When the object relative pronoun is hidden, preposition is used in the end. The third rule is that when the object relative pronoun is hidden, यदि relative pronoun छिपा हुआ रहता है, वैसी स्थिति में भी preposition वाक्य के अंत में यूज होता है. For example, this is the house I lived in. Here, this is the house I lived in. Between I lived in and this is the house, that or which, these words are hidden. Any one of them can be used in between. This is the house and I lived in. So, the relative pronoun that or which is hidden in the sentence. This is hidden in the sentence. In case of being hidden, the relative pronoun preposition comes in the end of the sentence. इस स्थिति में भी प्रीपोजिशन वाक्य के अंत में आ जाता है. Let us see the next rule. If the object of a sentence is some interrogative pronoun like who, whom, what, which, then preposition is used in the end. In such a situation also, preposition is used in the end of the sentence when interrogative pronoun is used as object in the very beginning of the sentence. Let us see the example first. What are you looking at? Here, what has been used as object. This is object of transitive verb looking at. So in this case also, if the interrogative pronoun is used as object in the very beginning of the sentence, preposition comes in the end of the sentence. ऐसा भी होता है कि जब इंटरोगेटिव प्रोनाउन ऑब्जेक्ट के रूप में यूज होता है किसी वाक्य के शुरू में, तो वैसी स्थिति में प्रीपोजिशन वाक्य के अंत में आ जाता है. Let us see the second example. What are you thinking of? Here what has been used as object. That is why the preposition has been used in the end, and the what working as object of transitive verb thinking of. Thinking of. That is why preposition has been used in the end of the sentence. Let us see the fourth example. Whom are you going with? Whom are you going with? In this example, we see that whom has been used as interrogative pronoun as object in the very beginning of the sentence, and this is object of going. Here preposition has been used in the end of the sentence. One more example is there. Which of these house do you like? Here which has been used as interrogative pronoun working as object, and this is object of the transitive verb live. So in all the four examples we see that if interrogative pronoun is used as object in the very beginning of the sentence, preposition comes at the end. जब इंटरोगेटिव प्रोनाउन का प्रयोग ऑब्जेक्ट के रूप में किसी सेंटेंस में होता है, तो वैसी स्थिति में भी प्रीपोजिशन वाक्य के अंत में आ जाता है. Let us see rule number 5. Sometimes to lay a stress, object is used in the beginning and preposition is used in the end of the sentence. To lay a stress, object is used in the very beginning of the sentence, and preposition comes in the end of the sentence. Let us see the example. Him I depend on. Him I depend on. Here him is working as object. It has been used in the very beginning of the sentence to lay a stress, to lay emphasis. That is why the preposition has come in the end of the sentence. In the next example, this I insist on. Here this has been used as object in the very beginning of the sentence, and that is why preposition has been used in the end. In the third example, that you must speak out. Here out has been used as preposition in the end of the sentence, and that has been used as object to lay a stress in the very beginning of the sentence. That is why preposition has come at the end of the sentence. Let us see the sixth and last rule of this preposition. In passive voice, preposition is used in the end. When we write a sentence in passive voice, preposition comes in the end of the sentence. Let us see example of it. He can be relied on. Here, he can be relied on. Relied, the very word is transitive verb or verb. After that, preposition on has been used. Was the proposal agreed to? This sentence has also been written in interrogative passive. Interrogative passive. Passive. In this sentence, preposition has come at the end of the sentence. So, we see that there are various rules which guide us where should be the position of preposition. If you keep all these rules in your mind, certainly you will not have any type of doubt and suspicion in understanding preposition. Certainly, preposition is difficult term, but if you try your best to understand in a very serious way, certainly it will be very easy for you, and try to study all the rules that I have told you. In the next video, I shall tell you omission of preposition. Thank you.